My husband and I moved to Clarkston over 2 years ago with no agenda other than to be neighbors, and we thought we knew what that would look like. We knew that the UN had resettled over 70,000 refugees here since 1980. We also knew that our per capita income is below the poverty line and that our jobless rate is double the state average. But what we didn't know and weren't prepared for is how quickly and easily we would fall in love with this community. CNN has called Clarkston the most diverse square mile in not the country but in the world. There's this beautiful mashup here of African, Asian, Arabic, and American cultures, and we just fell in love. When you fall in love with people, you also begin to really care about what hurts them. And so the statistics about Clarkston became faces and friends. There's our friend Ellen from the Congo who moved here and got one of the most typical jobs refugees get at a chicken factory an hour and a half away. She would have to leave her 6 children every night in an apartment alone while she went to work. There's our friend Amina from Somalia who watched her husband and 10 children get slaughtered before her eyes in her hometown near Mogadishu. These are our friends, and their stories are not atypical. So neighboring for us got really intense, and before long an agenda evolved for me, and that agenda is Refuge Coffee Company. The question you have to ask is, what does a $4 latte have to do with the needs of a community like ours? Here's the short answer to that question. There are many organizations here that help refugees survive the first few months when they get here, the transition from their country to ours. But we believe that no human being should be stuck in survival mode forever. Our goal is to help refugees move from survival to livelihood, from barely making it to making a life. So how can you help us? Our first step, it's the first baby step, is a coffee truck. And we have a truck, but we haven't outfitted it yet. And we also need to hire our first refugee and to begin our intensive holistic job training program. So your donation will help us do that. $30,000 is a lot of money, and it's an ambitious goal. The cool thing is we have a matching donor, so if we can raise 30, we'll have 60, and that will get us well on our way.